set the render settings for a Playblast. So if for example this is your resolution, that is full HD, okay, you can add extra presets over here. 4K HD, everything is over here, okay, presets over here. So I don't want my Playblast to be in full HD, I want it to be in half of it. So I will, this is usually 100%, so I'll just set it to 50%. So this will make the this resolution into half. So this way I don't have to always keep on changing resolution. All I have to do is set it to 50%. Okay, so next step will be setting the output folder. So this is where you set the output folder. You can keep it on desktop, you can keep it in your documents, wherever you want. You can set the output folder from here. So this will be where you will be setting your output folder. Second thing, next thing is that over here you will see that there is a setting, file format. So your output by default will be PNG format, and you can't share PNG format, so you need to first set this into FMPEG video. Okay, FMPEG video, and then set the encoding to QuickTime. So QuickTime, and default will be H.264, that is the standard right now, industry standard. And audio, you can choose either MP3 or AC3 audio, it's up to you. I prefer MP3. Okay, metadata is whatever will be displayed on your Playblast. That will be your time frame, even your host name. So on the Playblast your computer name will be displayed on it. So, and you can even add a note if you want to. Okay, so I'll add a note, play blast test. Okay, so yeah, that's done. Now I will be showing how to make a Playblast. So this is your viewport, this is the camera. So we'll be pressing 0 to go into the camera. By default you will have all the controllers, grid, everything on. So you can switch it off by clicking on this show overlay button. So just click on it and all your overlays will be disappeared. So secondly, if your shading is set to this viewport shading, that is material view, so this is called a material preview mode. This is what you can see the materials, so you can see the reflection and all. So I'll be just removing some unnecessary reflections, ambient occlusion and all. So now you can see it's way lighter, but it's still not as light as it, because this is the material view and this is the render view, so no need of finicking around this. This is if you want certain textures. This material is certainly very heavy, so because of that it will be showing less, but some rigs do show better material view for Playblast. And the best view is viewport shading, that is the solid mode, it's called solid. So in this no textures will be displayed yet, but you can enable it from your textures. Currently this model doesn't has any textures, so it's not showing any textures, so that's not a problem yet. So if your model has a texture, it will show the textures. And if you want something different like random, so this will display a random color for each and every object. So you can use random, single, material, object, vertex, texture. So I'll be using random for now. And you can choose whatever the background color. You can use the theme color, that is the whatever the in the theme it is there, or you can use the world color, that is over here. What you set the world color, or you can just set it to viewport and choose whatever color you want. It can be blue, up to you. So you can set it over here in viewport. Next is X-ray. If you want to turn on X-ray, you can turn it on or you can switch it off. Shadows, if you want shadows, and cavity if you want cavity. You can even turn on depth of field, but I don't need it. Cavity is good because shows the cavity details in it, but it will make your Playblast little bit slower. Right now in my file it's not making the Playblast slower, so I'll be switching it on, but this is completely up to you how much you want to set it. You can turn off cavity and shadow to make the viewport lighter. It's up to you. You can even choose different kind of shadings in this. So there are a lot of different shadings. You can use it to make the Playblast good. You can even use matte caps. Matte caps are like something like this kind of ready-made material that displays on your viewport. It's some toon kind of material or like Maya kind of material, metallic, yeah, whatever you want. So I'll be sticking to studio. You can even go flat, that is full flat shading. No, so if you're turning off the shadows and cavity, you'll get a flat shading. You can see the silhouette over here. So you can see the silhouette of your animation on this. Pretty cool, huh? So that's flat shading. So if you turn on cavity, you can see the lines. Yeah. So I'll be sticking to studio. So this is my timeline. This is my animation. I'll disable the mesh selection and I'll select my controllers. So just pose mode. So this is my animation right now over here. My graph editor. I usually just keep it. Yeah. So I want to make a Playblast. So currently it is set from frame 1 to frame 60. So that's the default render settings over here. Frame 1 to frame 60. Okay, and the frame rate is set to 24 fps. So I'll be making a Playblast. So all I have to do is click on view and render animation. So now it makes a Playblast. So done. Close this. Now place view animation. You can see the Playblast is being played. So you can press I. This is Blender internal player. So you can press. You can even see the frames below. That's the frame and FPS below. So this is how you make a Playblast. So for example, you want to make a Playblast from frame 20 to frame 40. So how do? You don't do changes over here at all. This is what is your final frames. So if you want to make a Playblast, just click over here, right? Click on this, okay? Use preview range. Once you click on this, you can see these two orange bars. Now you can change this, okay? You can change this and you can change this. Yeah, you can see it hasn't changed anything over here in the render settings. So if you switch it off, it sets to the default one. If you switch this on, it sets to the selected one. So now you can make a Playblast of this. So render view, render animation. So now we can see it makes a Playblast only off from frame 20 to frame 40. So if I play the animation, go animation. So here you can see. Okay. So this is how to make selection of particular keyframe. You can even do it from here. Set start frame, set end frame. There is a shortcut to do this. Don't remember it right now. It might be E or something along with that. E or Shift S. Okay. So what you can do is press Shift S. Okay. Yeah, that's also not the option. Yeah, there is some option to do it in a shortcut. Just need to see it. Okay. So yeah, that's there is even an option where you can just box select yeah, that's just to zoom. Shift B. Okay, and Alt B. Yeah, okay, fine. Once I check if there is a shortcut, I'll let you know on WhatsApp. So, yeah, this is how you make a play blast. It's just view, render, animation, and this is for setting how much keyframes you want to make a play blast. And here is the render settings, and here is the output. So you can even make a play blast of this viewport by saying render view animation. See, it made a play blast of this viewport. So I'll just play it, new animation. Yeah, cool, no? Okay, so I'll be ending the video here. Thanks for watching.